Yo, y'all know what time it is. This is the truth behind the beef between 50 Cent and Ghostface Killer. Strangely enough, these two people really didn't have a beef until we all know the infamous How to Rob, right? How to Rob comes out. And when How to Rob came out and dropped, people had mixed emotions over it. Like, they were like, this song is like out there. Like, something's wrong with this song. Like, people laughed at first, but I kind of suspected that some people might not think it was funny. But, you know, we all know what happened after that. He mentioned, you know, robbing Ghost and them for their jewelry and all them. So, even though it was on some funny stuff, other people didn't see it that way. And especially the Wu-Tang, because nobody dissed the Wu-Tang. I mean, nobody. It was like taboo. Plus, they were the brothers of peace. You know, it's, yo, peace, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really beef with people like that. Plus, they deep. Nobody would even think about crossing Wu-Tang. They had a whole movement at that time. It was like, are you serious? Nobody would say anything foul or disrespectful or just even out of pocket. Nobody was going to mention the Wu-Tang. I mean, nobody. And all of a sudden, once that was done, and 50 was getting all this backlash from the song. And Ghost was like, yo, I don't really like what he did. You know what I'm saying? So we going to be at Howard Homecoming. I'm approach, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's whatever. So either he going to, you know, if he ready to die, then he going to be ready to die. But it ain't got to be that way. You know, I'm gonna talk to the brother, cause you know it sounded like he wasn't really trying to be disrespectful. He was trying to be on some, I'm just having fun, on some hip hop. So if it's on some hip hop, we can leave it there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, I understand people just trying to make some money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So they run into 50, and those two had a conversation. And Ghost run down exactly what I just said. And Fifth was basically the same way. You know, Fifth was, man, it was just a song. You know, Tone and Poke told me I should do it, you know, and make the song and make the record. It would be funny. And, you know, they wanted something for the soundtrack, so they just did that. And it's not a problem. Man, I ain't got no problem with y'all, man. No, we all good. You see, I ain't even spent nothing at nobody, so we all good, yeah. You know, ain't nothing coming after that. We good. So, Ghost's album is being recorded. And throughout this process of making Ghost's album, you have a lot of people in there helping out. You know, while they record. And everybody just recording their little bits and pieces and doing stuff for the CD. So Ray just want like 3-minute little filler, you know, for the album. Like, let me do this little filler for the joint. And Ghost wasn't even there. He goes in the studio and goes into this Clyde Smith character that he want to put on there to address some things. And when Ghost found out what he did, Ghost was like, nah, dog. You finna start all this stuff that we didn't want because we just squashed everything with dude. But Ray didn't squash nothing, Ray. Ray was, nah, forget that, right? Dude ain't apologize to me. You know what I'm saying? We don't let none of that ride. You know, Staten Island and all that, right? So he ain't let nothing ride. So what they did was alter his voice on the CD. So when you hear this, oh, this is Claude Smith. So won't nobody know it was Raekwon. So everybody was wondering, like, who is that person? So somebody at that time, didn't know, but because of technology today and because of, the way things work, you guys will be able to hear it and be able to know exactly who he's talking about. You want to hear it? Here you go. No. So when that went down, and that hit the fan, everybody was waiting to hear what 50 Cent was going to say after that. But normally people didn't expect anything to come behind that. You swallow it. Because that's what you do. So when that came out on the album, on the Wu-Tang, Tone went and got 50 and was like, yo, we finna drop this. Drop this freestyle, what I'm saying, and go ahead and put something out there. But Tone really didn't want him to go as hard as he did. They were going to edit it, the song, just to put something out there, just throw a little shot so they can continue to buzz, and use it to promote, the album. But 50 just, he 50. He shocked the world. Because I swear to you all, nobody dissed the Wu-Tang Clan. You just don't understand. When I tell you how big the movement was, it was like Public Enemy. We haven't had a movement like that since Public Enemy. You got people running around with fronts with fangs. It was crazy movement during that time. Nobody dissed the Wu-Tang. That was just the gist of it. You just don't do it. And 50 was the first rapper to ever do it, and hard, really hard.
Fucking fake ass rapping at yo DJ stop. Yo, 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 yo nigga, you could be a rider or a coward and hide. Either way you go against me, you still gon' die. I got full max, a few nines, I'm ready for beef. You wanna talk, it ain't about money, then let it be brief. I need to drop for when it's hot, humble for when it's cold. Tell attorneys in my corner when these fake niggas fold. Shit, I kick fuck with niggas mentally. Makes them wanna mention me and see me doing a quarter century in the penitentiary. Nostradamus predicted 50's the future. That's a fact, money. I run up on your workers with the Mac like what that crack money. I'ma tell y'all what Poppy told me. I got what you need. 35 a key. I stay catching the stunt, frontin' is something mean. And I clap any nigga for the right amount of cream. Run up on them all with the same problem solver. Beat up ass tape, train revolver. Got me out my bed to kick this shit. Now y'all niggas know for sure I'm gonna spit this shit. Got that marijuana persona, say whatever I wanna. Bring it to any nigga or bitch that want drama. Yo, them Staten Island niggas still puffin' them dust blunts. Country motherfuckers still rockin' them roll fronts. Niggas out in Cali still wearing the pro-cats. Jamaican niggas still putting designs in their fucking head. Heard Ghost album, them niggas talking that dumb shit, dude. I got a shell for every dust head you run with. What? I ain't even trying, nigga. I ain't even fucking trying, and I'm iller than these bitch ass niggas. Niggas is fucking making skits. Change your voice, right? Yo, this is Claude Smith, right? Fucking Italian ass Staten Island niggas. Bunch of fucking dirty niggas. Making songs about picking roaches out cereal. I fucking don't believe these niggas. Hey yo, the niggas promote me more than my label. See them, they be like, peace God, you know what I mean? Peace God. All that shit, right? Vibing on that gangster shit. Peace God. Street bitch, peace God. Yo, and the shit that fucking irks me is I seen this dude in the Sky Lobby, you know what I'm saying? In fucking Columbia. And I said, what's up to this dude? You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, I wanna holla at you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wasn't kicking none of that gangster shit Clyde Smith was kicking, you know what I'm saying? No Clyde Smith is another side of you bitch ass niggas, you know, that's what you are when you in the booth. I don't know who that was, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter though. It's on your shit, so as you go. Fucking faggot.
Needless to say, after dropping those lines, calling Ghost out his name, disrespecting, it was all in reply to the Clyde Smith on his album, which is what you do. It was on Ghostface's album. He didn't know who it was. The voice was all distorted, so you didn't really know who it was. But people just knew from the sound patterns, like, man, that's Ray. It's gotta be Ray. But here's the thing, he had to make his attack towards Ghost. So Nas get involved because, you know, Ghost was hot as a pan of grease. And 50 was cool with Nas at this time, and they was trying to see about putting 50 with the Bravehearts to try to, you know, get him back out there because of what was going on with the situation with, you know, Columbia and the whole thing, and Nas, and finna try to help get the boat moving, you know. Like, I want to put 50 with me, you know, blah, 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 with Trackmasters, and then Trackmasters and Nas fell out. But that's a whole nother thing. And anyway, at this point, Ghost know that, you know, he know 50. So, you know, Ghost, man, they was finna, man, I'm tired of, man, you know, there was so many obscenities, I can't do it all. But he just basically told Nas, you know, Nas trying to calm everybody down, you know, like chill him out. Like, man, dude, you know, he just responded to the song. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made that song on the album. I told him don't do it. It's not a good move. Told Tone and Pope. They said they ain't know he was going to do it, you know, and they ain't release it. And he just leaked it on his own because, you know, the streets was talking. So, you know, he just did what he had to do, you know, because the streets, you know how the streets is. So he had to put something out there like, I ain't scared of nobody, you know how it is, man. He ain't trying to he ain't trying to hurt y'all, man. Ghost is, man, I'm a top, man, don't play with me. You tell that kid, don't play with me. I will tie him up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't holding nobody. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna tie him up, dangle him off the roof. You know, right here, yo, I'll call power. We'll do it in an hour. Forget about it. It's nothing. So, you know, so Ghost is basically, I ain't finna, cause when I approach him, I ain't gonna rap with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna rap with the God. Cause, you know, I don't care. You can't front for me. Don't front for me. Cause I'll punch you in your face. Tell him that. So it was to the point where Ghost ain't doing no interviews. Ghost ain't doing no songs. Ghost is trying to see him. Every time he want to have he's like, that man better get in front of me before it's too late. 50 was shot. Probably sometime a little bit after that or whatever. I don't know the timelines, but I know he was shot right around the same time. So it ended everything. You know, once he was shot and all this, nobody want to have anything to do with him. He's like, his career's done. You know, anybody thinking about him, let's go do what we doing. So all of that died blow over. But it never got fixed either. So that when 50 was coming back doing his, you know, when 50 and Eminem and he came back making the mixtape circuit and Ja and them was blackballing him and everybody else, you know, it wasn't just Ja. Nobody wanted to work with him. They mentioned 50 Cent's name, they'd be, oh no, I don't want nothing to do with him. He's the guy that got shot and doing all this. Yeah, I don't want no gang banging, really rap artists in here. We want to keep everything happy. Because back then, record companies were terrified. You got shot, that was not a good thing. You know, they were like, look, we've seen what happened when people got shot. We lost Biggie and Tupac behind shootings. We don't want nothing like that attached to this record label. Now, record labels are all basically condensed into one big group. You know, so that's how they done all the labels. And they just bought out all the masters, gave people some money, and started buying them all up. Which we've covered a million times before then. So, about, say, 2009, that's how long it's been where Ghostface and 50 actually had a conversation. Because another incident happened down the road with another Wu-Tang member, which you like lit the fire back under the Wu-Tang 50 Cent beef. But this time 50 Cent is like the biggest artist in hip hop, or one of them at the time. So when this happens, it's like, okay, you can't touch me now. I could do whatever I want, 50. You know, it ain't like before. But anyway, besides that, we'll stick to what's going on. I can clarify later. But they got on the phone, they had a conversation, and they realized, like, well, man, dude ain't really like I thought he was. And 50 just basically told him, like, look, man, you know, my fault, man. Look, that stuff it's in the past with me, man. I don't even think about it. You know, man, I be saying stuff sometimes on stage. I don't even know what I be saying, man. I be dissing my own cousins and aunties and son. They be like, man, you were talking about me. I'm like, I did? You know, it's like I got 4 personalities, man. I don't be knowing, man. I got like 4 spirits living in me. I don't know what's going on half the time. I be just saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff dead to me, man. We good. Yeah, it goes. Yeah, we good. We ain't got no problems. He's like, I've never mentioned you on the song or nothing. Yeah, you know, shoot, we good, man. We might do some work together. You know what I'm saying? Alright, well, just keep my number. You know what I'm saying? You hit me anytime you want. For real. So, it was straight like that between Ghost and 50. And it wasn't no drama. Like Ray and all them, they had to get straightened out later on at another time, because Ray is a very difficult human being sometimes because of the way he is. It's just his general nature. You know, so he's harder to sit down and get something straightened out with. But that's basically it, and that's done. I'm going to tell y'all now, I don't know what's going on. Everybody experienced problems with their YouTube situation, and it was been a mess. I remember some people complaining to me about subscriptions, and so check your, you're watching this video, check your subscription list, see if you're subscribed already. You might not be subscribed, and you be like, why am I not subscribed? I subscribed already. Don't blame me. YouTube has been messing with everybody, it seems like, accounts. So you can just click the subscribe button, and hopefully you'll start getting your updates. Don't forget to follow the playlist. There's a lot of playlists that you probably want to click on and subscribe to and follow, so you don't miss anything. And don't forget to check at the top. There's probably be some cards in there, and see other videos, other playlists that help you out even more. It's your boy Carcino. I'm checking out. Peace.